6 tonight, a social media post from a student organization at the University of South Dakota has caught the attention of university leaders. That post mentions rumors of ICE agents being on campus and student visas being revoked. It also instructs students on where to find safe spaces. Just this afternoon, the school released official guidance on interacting with law enforcement for faculty and staff. According to the university, they have not had any recent federal presence on campus. In the event that should happen, however, the university says to cooperate, but first ask if campus law enforcement can be contacted or general counsel in order to comply with a request. However, if an agent refuses to wait before executing a warrant, faculty and staff are instructed to still contact campus police or general counsel, but they are not to interfere with any law enforcement.